remember. Make mommy proud, Jason. Kill for mother. They deserve to die, Jason. Kill them. Kill them. Kill them. Kill them. Kill them. Kill them. Remember me, Jason. Make them remember. Hunt them down. Hunt them down. Make them pay. Kill her, Mommy. They're trying to teach me, Jason. Dock them. Dock them. Mother is talking to you. Jason. Kill them. Jason. Yes. Make them remember. Make mommy proud, Jason. Kill for mother. They deserve to die, Jason. Kill them. Kill them. Kill them. Kill them. Kill them. Kill them. They can't hide. There's no place to hide. Hunt them down. Hunt them down.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another live stream. Feel like it's been a hot minute. First of all, let me know that you can hear me. Nick, you talk as well.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
I'm here.
I've been insanely busy. But of course, F13 News has us wanting to discuss things, and naturally, our feed has absolutely been blown up across all social media platforms when it comes to this NECA figure being announced, this Part 7 NECA figure. What does it mean for the lawsuit? And more importantly to me, what does it mean for NECA? What can we expect from NECA? So yeah, I'm excited to discuss this thing with you and go into detail. I figured I was gonna do a video. Like, I literally sat down to make a video today about Larry Zerner's tweets, and I felt like it was just gonna lead to more questions. So I figured, hey, let's just do this fucking thing live. Let's discuss this thing live, and we'll go into it that way to make some more sense out of things. So for anybody that doesn't know, all right, what happened yesterday that brought up some questions is the fact that NECA, the one and only NECA, announced a Friday the 13th Part 7, The New Blood Ultimate figure. And first of all, let me say, it's incredible. I mean, it's unbelievable how freaking cool that figure is. Let me actually pull it up real quick. Hey, Face Fister, the $10 super chats. The evening, fellas. You sound good. Face, appreciate you, man. Thanks for kicking things off, brother. Always appreciate you. All right, hold on. I got it saved. I got it saved. I got the one specifically that I have saved is that bad boy.
I do want to say before we get into it, Jason Anderson tells us to fix our goddamn game.
Oh, I will do my best, Jason.
I've never worked on a game, so don't know what you're talking about.
I play tested a couple games, but haven't done any sort of developing. But yeah, this was the ultimate figure that got announced by NECA. Incredible. It looks absolutely amazing. But of course, it came with some questions because up until this announcement, NECA was completely cut off from making figures. Like, it was a no-go. They were not allowed to do it anymore, and that came back to the lawsuit. But so of course, when this happened, we were all like, "Hey, wait a minute, what's what's going on here, boys? How the fuck are they making figures again? What changed here? Because last we heard, the lawsuit is very much still ongoing. So of course, the first person that gets tagged a billion times is Larry, and then we're like number 2. All right, it's like Larry gets tagged a bunch, then we get tagged a bunch, and then we'll eventually some answers will come out of it. So first of all, Mr. Zerner himself did take to Twitter to talk about this figure, and he said, "My Twitter feed is full of people asking me if the release of a new Part 7 by NECA Toys means the Friday the 13th lawsuit was over and the party settled. As far as I know, the answer is that the parties have not settled yet. Technically, the release of figures of existing characters doesn't violate Victor Miller's rights in the first F-13 movie, so NECA can do this without getting into trouble. The good news is that I was told a year ago that Warner Brothers was not allowing new figures, so the fact that Warner Brothers has changed their mind and is allowing new figures is a good thing, but this does not mean that Warner Brothers is or can make a new F-13 film." And this is where law-wise things always get really tricky, right? Like legally things get tricky because I think almost everything I think has a fucking loophole. But with figures, because Warner Brothers, we already knew that they own the home entertainment rights, and that's kind of how they can jump over that bullet. It doesn't really involve Horror Inc. That Victor Miller can't do shit. That's why I always thought it was weird that figures came to a halt in the first place, but they did. And the fact that they did, and now it's not, I think is worth discussion. And what does that mean? What else is planned? What's coming next? And what else also has been approved outside of, like the box set and shit like that as well? Like, what's next? What else got approved? What changed here? And why did it change? What made Warner Brothers, what allowed them to give the green light to NECA is a really interesting question to me. Because, the lawsuit's still there, as far as we know. The lawsuit's still there, so why'd that change? And, to make a figure like that takes time. So, I mean, I would assume NECA continued to work on these things anyway, and we're always just kind of waiting for the lawsuit to end. But I'm just saying, it's interesting to me that it did change. So.
Yeah. It goes down to Sean as well, right?
See, that's the stuff we don't actually know. This is why people have so many questions, and this is why you should never be a dick about it when people ask, because unless somebody's being a dick about it, then give them a little bit of a clap. But it's so confusing. Like, does Warner Brothers, has no legitimate link to Horror Inc. because they own the home entertainment rights? So that's why they could do figures. But why did they stop anyway then? If they actually don't have any link, why stop? Why halt those figures? Because you're being nice? Because you want... That's what I just don't get. You stopped them for a reason. Whether you were told to or you were asked to, and now you're no longer doing it. So what changed? Why does this lawsuit have to get more and more confusing? It's every time you think we're saying goodbye to it and we're good to go, lawsuit's gone, we're moving on, we're moving forward with a new film or something like that, and something else has to happen to make it confusing.
Yeah, like you said, what changed that, and whose decision is it to make NECA halt it? Do the studios pay NECA to make the figures? That doesn't make sense.
Yeah,
So Warner Brothers was just like, hey, we're low on money. We're just gonna pause for a little bit. Yeah. That makes no sense. I have no idea who's stopping it, who's even in charge of it. Obviously, if it wasn't allowed to happen, it wouldn't have been announced. So something changed.
Yeah. I mean, because the way it's being talked about and the way which makes sense that Warner Brothers has the call. I just don't get why it stopped in the first place. Then that's no matter what, there's some unanswered question there. If they were always allowed to do it and it wasn't fucking with their rights at all in terms of Victor Miller and Sean's lawsuit, why stop in the first place? You're just losing money that way. And if you did stop for a reason, what made you change your mind to no longer halt the production of new figures?
I believe their official statement was the all wasn't it Nightmare and F-13 licenses were on hold.
I think I can't remember what Nightmare.
I thought it was both announced at the same time,
Maybe.
and that threw a wrench in it too. We're like, Nightmare, why?
Right. Yeah.
Maybe there was an issue with NECA and the studios, or the studios were like, we don't care about figures right now. We know some virus is coming.
Yeah.
Well, what? When did they pause it? A year ago?
Yeah. Right around, like, literally, no, 2 years ago. It was like maybe at the most 6 months after the game content was halted. Because they were relatively close to each other. It's been a long time, man. Like, this shit, you'd be shocked looking back how much time has passed since the initial announcement that the lawsuit's fucking everything up.
Well, maybe they put it on pause because they knew it was going to be messy. Now that it's starting to get cleaned up, maybe they're like, hey, by the time this releases and we get money for it, things should be different.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I am curious, just on the side, NECA, is this a one-time thing, or are they going, full in? Before you answer that, hey, Derek, $2 super chats. It makes no sense to me, but damn, I'm happy. That's what I was saying that earlier to Simone. He's like, honestly, I don't understand how the fuck this is happening. Like, me neither, but I'm not fucking complaining because this is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
That's like, I think that's the cleanest looking NECA figure I've ever seen. Like, just the eye alone. The eye is so fucking spot on. Let me just zoom that in even more. Cause this, first of all, shout out to them for using a super high res pick. I mean, look at that eye. It's unbelievable. They did a great job. Makes me hard as a rock just looking at it.
Did you pre-order it?
No, because I think they're already sold. I think they're already sold out.
I just pre-ordered one on Big Bad, like as we started streaming.
Oh, thank God! I'm gonna steal one from you then.
You want me to buy another?
Do what you gotta do. That's definitely one that you need to have. Yeah. So in NECA, we knew beforehand. It was like leaked or some shit that NECA was planning on doing all the quarter scales. That a Part 7 quarter scale was planned and a Part 8 quarter scale was planned. So first, thank God that Part 8 is finally going to get an official figure. I don't think Part 8 has ever gotten an official figure ever. So that happening, I can't wait. And apparently NECA still got one more announcement up their sleeve, horror related announcement up their sleeve. Don't know who it is or what for, but man, that's gonna be sick. How much are they charging over there in Big Bad? 25, 30?
30.
That's fine. It's worth it. Before it sells out and it gets jumped to like 150. Because that happens every damn time.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna be awesome. I did want to discuss something else about the lawsuit that is still just really fucking bothering me. So we talked last time, our last discussion stream, about the box set and why aren't the commentaries and new behind the scenes docs, why aren't those considered new like content for Friday the 13th? How are they allowed to just add those to the movies? I understand, like, because I get Larry has said this 30 times, and I know he's at this point he's just frustrated repeating himself. But I'm just saying this to me is confusing, and I think it should almost be considered a loophole to the whole thing. So if you're saying that's fine, right? They're just adding it to an already pre-established movie, an art and a creation they already have. They're just adding on to that, and it's kind of new, but it's not. Okay, fine, sure. So why doesn't that work for the game? The game can continue to be sold and re-released in any physical copy you want, which is why they're able to do the Ultimate Slasher Edition, right? Motorcycle with $5 super chat. I'm gonna get to that in 1 second. I'm gonna lose my whole train of thought. So yeah, like they're able to re-release any physical edition they want, however they want to do it, as long as it's not new content. Okay. So why can't they pull a loophole, even if it's not a new Jason? Why can't the same thing be said? Like, oh, this isn't actually a new Friday the 13th thing. It's content we have that's just being added to an already created thing. It's something we've already made before. Why can't you add it that way? Like, that's why that question is so important to me. Like, I'm not gonna go fucking ask Larry about it because I know he's just gonna be like, I don't know. It seems there's always the answers are always so bare bones. I just don't get, if you can loophole one thing with a box set, why can't you loophole the other thing? Honestly, I think you can. I just think Horror Inc. says no. You're still answering to an IP holder, but I think they legally can. I just think Horror Inc.'s like, don't do that or we're gonna fucking sue you because we said no.
Right. Like, who? I wonder how rights work, really. Like, Sean obviously has a say in the video game, and obviously has a say in the box set. Does he have a say in figure rights? Would he even care as long as he's getting a cut and just say, whatever, just send me a check?
I don't know, dude. It's so fucking, because like Warner Brothers owns the home entertainment rights. So, like, can you do anything? I just fucking hate this whole thing because everyone asks, and even us who are, balls deep in this fucking lawsuit and watch it so much and ask so many questions and get answers on it, still I can't answer that question.
And I mean, yeah, obviously we're not involved in the court case. We're not the lawyers, and even they can't come out and say shit. Like, they can't say anything.
Yeah.
So we're a big fan base as the Friday the 13th series or not. We won't know. Like, it's just how it works. We will never know what goes on in that courtroom and how these deep rights go.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So, real quick here, we got Motorcycle at the $5 super chat, said we would have had as many we wouldn't have, I think it's, all right, whatever. We would have had as many fan films if there was no launch ending a new movie being made, and in that case, is the lawsuit a good thing? So, yeah, we wouldn't have as many fan films as we currently have wasn't for the lawsuit. So, I like to say that there are some pros that came out of the lawsuit, and for one of those is just the community coming together in the Friday the 13th community. Some hostile, don't get me wrong, but a lot of people have united over it. It's like, yo, us fans want this shit to happen. Settle, boys, wrap this thing up. And that's, people have been pretty unified over that. And yeah, fan films is a great thing. So many independent movie makers going on and practicing their craft and mastering their craft through fan films. I think it's awesome, and it's something to hold fans over. So, yes. I wonder how things will change once the lawsuit's over. Are fan films going to keep pushing? Because right now, man, fan films are still very alive. I just saw another one pop up recently. It's just, that's awesome. It's a cool thing. And then we already know that, Vincent's got Never Hike Alone, 2, 3, and 4 wanting to do those. So, shit. It doesn't look like she's coming to an end anytime soon. So that's really exciting. Dude, fuck, Mr. Mystic, my guy, Mystic, just upgraded to Laurie Strode tier. Oh my God. Thank you, Mystic. I appreciate that, man.
Thank you for that.
Welcome to the big leagues. Speaking of which, Laurie Strode's tier, my guys, the autograph poster will be sent out to you in August. I'll be collecting your addresses at the end of the month. So watch out the community tab for that. Make sure you don't miss it. Please send me your goddamn address or I won't be able to send you the poster. Don't make me go chasing after you on the socials, all right? I'll do it if I got it, but don't make me do it. All right? All right. Yes. NECA missed the 40th anniversary box set they were going to do because of the... So, like, that even more so bothers me because Friday the 13th, and like Horror Inc. or Warner Brothers or New Line, whoever, whatever, they went out of their way to make sure they had a 40th anniversary steelbook, and now you had the 40th anniversary poster that's coming in the box set. So you couldn't give NECA the same heads up, like, hey, we're doing these things, we have 40th anniversary things planned. NECA, please still make your box set. What are you doing? And maybe they are. Maybe that's still a thing. Maybe they're going to try sneaking in October upon the same time the box set is. Maybe. I don't know. I think that'd be really, really cool, but I don't know. You guys think the lawsuit's very close to ending? Well, we know for a fact the lawsuit's very close to ending. I mean, it could be literally any day we hear an official announcement on it. It should have already happened. To be honest with you, thanks COVID. because that's 100% why we haven't heard a decision yet. And now we know things. I actually just saw Larry tweet about this a few days ago, that because of some certain copyright issues that were coming out of court cases, they're actually taking their time now. They're taking more time in court cases to come to a decision to make sure that people aren't getting screwed over in court when it comes to copyright law. So perhaps that's a part of it. I don't think that's it. I literally think it just comes back to the pandemic pushing things back. Sucks, but it literally could be any day now.
Yeah.
Unbelievable how long it's taken. Just so we know, that hearing happened in February. It's been that long. It's been 5 months. 5 months for them to come to a decision, and we still don't have it. Like, what else is there to discuss? Like, because the decision they're not picking like who gets what. That has nothing to do with that. Because that's what sucks about this. Because Victor and Sean still have to do that. No matter what happens here. Well, if Victor wins, that has to happen. They still have to come to an agreement on who gets what percent, how much money is he getting, yada, yada, yada. So that still has to happen after the court case. The judges don't make that call.
But Victor had already won.
Yeah, once.
Sean
Yes.
Sean had appealed. Why is it taking 6-7 months for them to go through all the evidence again when it's already been shown that Victor won?
Yeah, I mean, perhaps there's just a backlog of cases, and they haven't even. It took them till like, a few weeks ago to even touch the damn thing.
Maybe.
Yeah. Face Fister with the $2 super chat just finished pre-ordering mine. Hey, baby. God, man, I can't wait, man. That might be. I don't really do figure unboxings and shit. That's not really my thing. But that might be the one. I might have to. We gotta get 2 of them, because if I'm unboxing the goddamn thing, because I always keep them in the box. I have all my ultimates up there, and they are in the box.
You can write them off.
Oh, great. It still means I gotta pay for them. Still means I gotta fucking pay for them. The longer it takes, the more the lawyers get paid. I mean, that's true. At this point, the legal fees are out the ass. And I think, actually, the lawyers are one of the reasons the shit's taking so long and it's been such an issue. At this point, Victor, fighting for Victor is an interesting side to be on, because you got to be... You're probably asking for big boy bucks, We want 50% of all profits from here on out of all future movies. Okay. And then the lawyer would get a cut of that for the rest of his life.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay. I mean, good luck getting that. I'm just saying, like, they're going big, man. That's probably why a settlement hasn't happened. I guarantee Horror Inc. had the statement. They claimed that they reached out to Victor for a settlement, and perhaps they did. But when you ask for 50% off the top or something insane like that, it ain't gonna happen. You can't make a decision based on that. That's so. I imagine that's why Sean's like, I have to appeal.
Yeah.
I have to fucking appeal and drag this shit out. Sucks. Did they announce a release window for that figure? What's it say in Big Bad? What do they got? A shipping window?
Big Bad says December.
Okay. A perfect Christmas gift. Perfect Christmas gift.
Happy Christmas to me.
Yeah, happy
My own present. I'll buy you one, you buy me one.
Okay, that works. That'd be funny, dude. We should make that'd be a video on its own right there. Maybe for members. Just like we both hand over a presents to each other and open the same thing.
They're in the same wrapping paper. Like, oh, okay.
We'll make it happen. Write that down. We'll make it happen. Actually, I have a funny video. So I have a vlog that should be out tomorrow for members. That is at Days of the Dead. And that's a fun vlog. But I also have another video I'm working on. So in my last shoot as Mr. Fiend himself, so I'm actually playing, right? And I didn't do that before. But now I, like, as the Fiend, including in today's video, which if you haven't checked out, please go check out the Fiend Plays on YouTube. I play, like, Rocket League. And that's legit me playing in full costume playing. That's a legit reaction. Which is why, dude, when I get mad when the other team scores, I'm like so fucking pissed at my team because they were shit. I was getting so frustrated, and there's actually a part where I'm looking at the camera and you can see my mouth move a little bit because I'm legit talking shit about my teammates. And I did that a lot because I also played, spoiler alert for upcoming Fiend videos, I also played Call of Duty in that same day. And I was getting so fucking mad, dude. I was getting so mad. So I have a bunch of clips. As the Fiend just fucking yelling at people, yelling at my teammates. So I'm going to take that. I'm just going to call the video Breaking Character as the Fiend. And I'm going to put that up for members. So I think you guys are going to kick out of that as well. Vince, you know what's funny, man? Because I talked about Vince, and legally we're doing nothing wrong, all right, legally, and we've been very transparent with it. We're not breaking any sort of copyright with the Fiend plays. One thing that they could claim though is defamation, because being out of character and adding a comedic side to the Fiend may be considered defamation because it's pushing back, you know, it's ruining the persona of the Fiend. They could try to claim that. You could argue all cosplayers do that, but whatever. But then they go for the Extreme Rules promotion. They go and post that psychiatrist video of the Fiend meeting with a therapist, and it has a comedy side to it, and that ruined any claim they had. And I thank WWE for that. Of course, if they were to come at us, I'm just going to wave the white flag and be like, yep, here you go, Vince, your lawyers are bigger than mine. I'm not getting into a fucking dick measuring contest with Vince McMahon, who's a billionaire. They can have it. I'm just saying, legally, they're in the wrong if they try to do that. I wish they would have just run with it and allow me to promote future shows. You know, just let me help out a little bit. Let me do a video with Bray himself. We'll face off, Fiend versus Fiend. I mean, come on, that'd be fucking. How cool would that be? But whatever. Not the point. It's not what we're talking about. I'm just saying. Which horror franchise would you want 5% of? Right now, Halloween. Halloween's it's about to make some big money, bro.
Halloween. What about Conjuring?
Man, it's almost too late. If you had said that in 2014, yeah, sure. Because that was some big boy stuff. But I mean, right now, Halloween Kills. You know, just looking at the cut, you take a cut of $275 million, 5% of 275. I mean, that's a lot of money. No, the Fiend has not been claimed at all. No, it just potentially could happen. The Fiend. Hey, Burrito, it's funny that because you were an asshole, Burrito, and commented that I sucked as a Fiend. Bro, that's me. It's me fucking playing. And you can tell I'm intentionally being shitty. I just don't understand. Anybody that's been following the channel, so Burrito, I'm calling you out. Anybody that's been following the channel for a long time and watched that video and was like, wow, this guy really sucks against bots. Dude, it's fucking me. You've watched me play so much. You really think I wasn't being shitty on purpose? I needed something to react to as the Fiend. I literally walk into firecrackers on purpose. I literally get hit in the face on purpose. Come on. Come on. It's me. You've seen me play hundreds of hours of F-13. Ah, it's okay. It's all right. It's all right. I've already had this rant before. I'm not doing it again. But I am the Fiend. It's
the Fiend plays. You are the Fiend plays.
I'm the Fiend plays. I am not
Vince?
the Fiend. Vince, relax. Colton with the $2 super chat. Did you guys see the new Ghostface Toonie tear? And the Crypt Keeper, which both are cool. I'm not a big Toonie tears guy. I'm dodging those. I still haven't bought one because I know if I buy one, I gotta buy them all. Because that's just who I am.
Did you see the Halloween 2 and the Ash?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I need all of them.
Yeah, they're cool, man. And you know, NECA also announced the Back to the Future Ultimate figures.
Yep.
And those are incredible. Doc is $2 extra, by the way, which I'm a little offended by, but I get it. Whatever. Christopher Lloyd, big money. But so is Michael J. Fox. So, yeah. It's been an exciting weekend all around. In terms of for horror collectors or just collectors in general, it's been a pretty cool weekend. I'm dodging those Toonie tears though. I don't want to waste all my money on those. Hey, Camp, thanks for noticing that. I'm glad you noticed that. I do especially in the Last of Us one. I do a lot of little things that you may miss, and that's one of them. Or like there's times where I'll flash my fingers that say hurt and heal on them. So if I did it in the Dead by Daylight video as well, like if I wanted to hurt somebody, I put the hurt. I'll put up my hurt hand. Just things like that. Whatever, I'm just dicking around out here. You guys hear about the UFO disclosure and how the Pentagon is saying they have a craft from another world? You know what? That sounds like a Facebook headline post that it actually has no evidence to back it up. I'll have to look into that further. That's definitely interesting, though. I mean, shit.
It looks like it gets declassified in.
Oh, so it's getting declassified. Okay.
In 180 days. Not the stuff that we saw like a couple months ago.
Okay.
Different stuff, new stuff from the Pentagon, not the Air Force, Navy, whatever we got before. This is from the Pentagon. They're declassifying stuff.
So
Exciting.
Simone just sent me a picture of his 2 new steelbooks he bought. And one is the Evil Dead steelbook that I already have.
Nice.
Incredible steelbook. Love it. Beautiful. And the other one's a really unique Evil Dead 2 one that I haven't seen before, and now I'm going to have to go buy.
Oh.
I have the 4K Evil Dead 2, which looks great, by the way. I'll have to go read more about that. That's interesting to me, man. Are we finally going to admit that the aliens are ruling the Earth?
Yep. Destroy all humans.
I have not watched that Terrifier 2 teaser trailer yet. I've been so freaking busy all day, but I will be checking that out like right after this. Fiend Ultimate Figure, yes. It's not called an Ultimate Figure, is it? It's the why the fuck didn't Kirby get him for me? Tell Kirby to get him for me. Shit. What is that called? Hold on. I look it up. The Elite figure, is that what we're talking about? Or is there actually something else I don't know about? Like the Elite Series 77 figure, right? Which that's pretty cool. That's sold out fast as shit. I think they might have some up more now. Some more up now. I finally found a temporary solution for my hood for my Part 5 Jason. Nice. I have one. No, I don't. Not anymore. I think I sold it. No, I have a Part 4. I got a Part 4 hood. Nice and bloody. Nice and bloody. Man, I had something I wanted to tell you guys, and I fucking forgot. It's gone. I don't know what it was. It was something important. Super important.
Yeah, that's usually how it goes.
For anyone that happens to give a shit, this will also be going out to. We'll have more details going out to backer soon. But if you go to /cast.net/FAKBA, it's also already. It's literally there's a page for it. There's a tiny fall camp blood update that we already talked about, and then there's a lot. I would say a lot of never before seen behind the scenes photos in there that you can check out as well. And I'll be adding some more to that too. So yeah. So they should give money back and make the game free. They scammed us. All right, if you can tell me legally how they scammed you, I will pay you out of my pocket. I'll pay you back for what you paid for the game. I will PayPal it to you. Not Venmo, though. If you use Venmo, you can fuck out of here. I actually just got Venmo recently, Nick. I'm trying to fucking step up. I'm really trying to get in there.
Gotta, quick payments.
Quick. I'm trying to, I have a whole folder now on my phone that's just called like finance, and it's like PayPal, Venmo. I got a bank app finally. I finally got the fucking bank app. I never used one. It's actually it's nice. It's a lot better than their website.
B Bank.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, it's simpler.
I like. The Overlooking Dead by Daylight have one generator that if you get wrong opens the bloody elevators. Whoa, that'd be sick. I think it would be instead. I think it'd be once a generator in the elevator area is powered, the elevators then will open, and all the blood will come out of them. That would be fucking cool too. And of course, that blood can't hurt you. Maybe you can make that room no longer accessible or something. I don't know. Maybe like make the map smaller. That's something that Dead by Daylight hasn't really done before, right? So
That'd be interesting.
Like, what if we're on a super snowy map? What if we're on a ski lodge? Okay, and one of the generators you turn on, it causes it like makes a really loud noise, and it causes an avalanche, and the avalanche takes off. It cuts like the map down by 25%. That way, you have to be smart, and you know you have to strategize on how you wanna be with the gens.
Yeah. I like it.
This man is rude. I'm not being rude. I'm just saying you're asking for things that are just unrealistic. They made the game for $30 and they stopped making content later on, so basically I wasted money. Well,
I bought NBA 2K08 back in 2007 for $60, and they shut the servers off like 3 years later. So, can I get my money back every single year for a 2K game?
See what I'm saying? Like, I understand why there's frustration with it. Of course, dude, fuck, it broke my goddamn heart. My whole life was the game, man. So it broke my damn heart, and I bought the game like 8 times. At this point, I bought probably more than that. Between giveaways and shit, I bought the game so many freaking times. And you know, you can call it what you want, but it's not a scam. The only thing that really is shitty about it is the fact that content was announced that never came out. That's is more applicable to your argument, I would say. But a scam? No, man, shit fucking happens. You were in no way, shape, or form, legally obligated to get that content, right? Make sense?
Yeah, like the same thing. Like somebody was in the comment section saying, basically saying how they were entitled to dedicated servers.
Yeah, that's another thing, man.
And then literally said, "You are not entitled to dedicated servers." And they're like, "I paid my money. Yes, I am." That's the same thing. I paid for Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 10 years ago. What the fuck? They turned off the servers?
Yeah, those servers suck.
What the hell? Give me my money back, Activision. You know what? Give me my money back for Black Ops, Modern Warfare 3, Black Ops 2, because you can't play them anymore. I paid my money.
Yeah.
I bought this bag of Skittles and I ate half of them. I was promised a full bag of Skittles. I want my money back. You can't use something up and then just be like, I'm done, return. You can't do that. That's illegal.
Yeah. I did want to answer the question in terms of content for the game, because that's already come up a million times. I figured I should address that. Content coming to the game after the lawsuit's over? No. No. Don't ever expect that. Yeah. It's just I don't foresee that ever happening. Especially things like, Jason X and Uber Jason ain't gonna happen, dude. By the time all this shit is actually settled, because the thing, lawsuit ends, that's one thing, but they still have to come to an agreement on the splits, man. Like Sean and Victor, assuming Victor wins again, which that's probably what's gonna happen. Victor's probably gonna walk away with the dub. They will have to come to an agreement on where the splits are, and that's like a whole year of work in itself. Like, I don't know what they're gonna do.
Wait, hold on. How are Skittles different than playing a video game?
Well, I think your example was a lot different because you're not. You're not.
I paid for this whole thing of Skittles. I ate 2 years worth of Skittles. Now I want my money back.
I see what the point you're making. The analogy just isn't as is not as parallel. Is that a good word for that? It's not as parallel.
I mean, it kind of is.
Yeah, it kind of is. It kind of works, but how much would you want City Hunter to be? No more than 5. That's what they've all been, right? Except for Arnold. Yeah. I mean, it's only been 1. It was 5, yeah, so.
It should be 5, yeah.
I just want a fucking map. Fuck getting new Predators. I was really nice when I talked about that video, but it honestly, really frustrates me. Dude. I don't want another fucking Predator yet. I want a map. I want a freaking map, dude. You're killing me, Smalls. What are we doing? Hey, man. Arne, Murray, my guy. $5 super chat. So, hey, guys, here you go. Also, just getting here. What I miss. Oh, you missed a lot. Rewind. That's my suggestion. Rewind, because it's a lot to explain. But moral of the story. Lawsuit sucks. Still happening. NECA. What's next for them? Still fucking confusing. I wish I could answer certain questions about the lawsuit that I can't. I'm scared to ask Larry. And yeah, that's those are the bullet points. Go listen to the further details by using our DVR system. I appreciate the super chat, my man. The thing with Kurt Russell with Snow and Dead by Daylight, I mean, the thing I think people may not realize how hard of a killer that would be. But the thing in general, like a fucking Antarctica map and Snow and Kurt Russell, that'd be cool.
Yeah. I
am curious, RJ Torbert is still talking Dead by Daylight over there, and I'm really curious where that's going. I'm assuming it's just another outfit. I'm not going to get my fucking hopes up for it. I think it is, I would assume that it's just another outfit. That's cool and all. I'm just saying he's really building up. Well, hey, Vapor $2 super chat says a game that did scam was No Man's Sky. Rest my case. I haven't really looked too much into No Man's Sky. I'm just gonna believe you. I'm gonna take your word.
That is the definition of false advertising.
Yes.
That like No Man's Sky is the definition of false advertising. Well, I don't know if it was false there was some false advertising. It also just wasn't fun.
Yeah, that's why I didn't even think it looked all that fun when I watched when everybody was super in love with it. I was looking at that. I was like, so you just go, like that you just go. That's basically it. Like there's no scavenger side of things. There's no survival element. You just kind of go. Okay, you can't use all the food and then want money back. But the game, they cut servers off, and I can't use it no more. But you got to eat all the Skittles unless you want to throw it away. So let me just stop you right there. Because what do you think happens when the servers get shut off? I think that is a common misconception that servers are off, I can no longer play. Servers are shut off. It just goes back to peer-to-peer, dude. Like that's it. Like that's what Call of Duty is right now. Remember having a host and having like host migration, and then in F13 if the host leaves, it fucking ends everything. That's all. It's just gonna go back to that. It's just going back to peer-to-peer, and you're gonna have to rely on a host connection. That's all. Like it sucks, right? Because dedicated servers, and if they shut them down, that's the final salute, right? It's like the final goodbye. It's more sad than it is, painful. You're just going back to peer-to-peer. That's all. Which peer-to-peer fucking sucks, but, it's still very much playable if you have a good host. And, dude, to me, when the server shut off, I'm only playing custom games. Like, I already got a fucking host anyway, or someone's got a host anyway. Might as well be me, who I know has decent internet, and we can go in and play some fun custom games. You stick around here, we ain't letting the game die, all right? We'll dive in as fucking live streams and do custom games with you guys. Like, it ain't going nowhere. So, you don't know about it? See, man? If you're going to go out and start spitting things like scam and call for your money back, get the full story. That's all. Get the full story. No, the servers are not shut off in F13. They're still alive. But who knows how much longer. We might get through this year. Who knows? Bruce Wayne with a $10 dono. Appreciate that. I watch half the stream and want my donation back. There you go. You played me. Appreciate it, man. We'll refund that. We were just talking about F13. God, I need a freaking haircut, and I need to trim my beard. Everything all around. Just falling apart. was looking at a lot of old stuff. I was looking at a lot of old stuff, and I got to see you with a shittier beard. And it's like thicker hair, but it's shorter. It's interesting.
Like, my beard looks shorter, or looks thicker now that it's shorter. I don't know how that works. I'm gonna roll with it.
It kind of makes sense. I don't know. I guess they kind of look closer together. I don't know.
Beats me.
You know what's really a scam? Life.
Correct.
So in terms of the lawsuit, I don't really have anything else to say. I mean, if you guys have any questions, we can just kind of hang out for a little bit longer and chillax. But yeah, I mean, the lawsuit, it fucking sucks. It's AIDS. It has so many questions that continue just to not really be answered all that well. And yeah, but like, hey, some doors are opening. We're seeing NECA release at least the Part 7 figure. Hopefully we hear more announced soon. Doors are opening. We're getting there. We're getting there. They can't touch anything from 1 or 2. Couldn't they just make a new game with a different title? Like, theoretically, is a character Jason? Dude, no, it's not even worth it. All right, if you're gonna do another Friday game, don't waste your time just doing certain things and trying to loophole it. You know, if you're gonna do another one, if you want to make a sequel or a reboot or a remaster, whatever it is, you got to get everybody. Everybody's got to be involved. We can't be anywhere near a lawsuit, and you go crazy, balls deep. Yeah. You know, I would like to see. I mean, first of all, I want to see New Line come around as well. Get the remake in there. Get Versus in there. And, yeah, of course, like, you know, actually get Grendel. Actually get Uber Jason. And AAA devs. And in a very good, clean game. I don't think the gameplay style needs to change too much. Obviously, a bug-free experience would be nice. Thank you. But otherwise, just overall graphical improvement and just a smoother game.
That'd be really interesting if we got a Friday the 13th game Part 2 launch with, you know, a couple of the Jasons, including remake and Versus. You get like a remake style map or like a different Versus Crystal Lake.
Yeah.
And then bring back Packanack Lodge and then start throwing back in the Jarvis and Pinehurst and stuff like that. The same way that they did, like, marketing wise, I can see it. Yeah. But you know, that's also years that you have to spend. 5. You have to spend years making a game.
Yeah, you can't just fucking copy and paste.
Yeah, it don't work like that.
See, but then take all of that and do it in Unreal Engine 5.
Right? Yeah, they upgraded from, you know, Unreal Engine what?
4.13, I think. 4.13 to 4.18, I think.
0.06 or whatever. Degree of engine. You have to bring it to Unreal 5. You can't copy paste from that old engine.
Yeah, exactly.
Everything would have to be recreated from scratch.
Yeah, which is fine. I mean,
which you need the money for.
You could still, because the thing is, they could take like certain models. I wouldn't take any character models; they don't look good enough. Jason, you could. Certain Jason models, you could. But like counselor models, you're gonna want to start fresh there. But you could take like building models, like the Packanack Lodge, the blueprint of that, and then just take that in. I think you could run with that. But first of all, I need to address this really fast. Somebody said I thought he was a Texans fan. Okay, listen. Every year I buy the Super Bowl shirt. I don't care who wins, and that's why I wear this.
Well, not the Patriots though.
I have a couple Patriots ones, but I got kind of sick of it. Yeah, I was sick of wearing the same shit every fucking year. So
I got another Patriots shirt. Oh,
yeah. This is the only one this is the only one I have that like still fits though. Is the new one. So
I went on a whim, and before they took everything off the site, I bought a Washington Redskins winter hat that had the logo on it and said Washington Redskins. Bought it. I'm going to put it away, and in like 100 years, someone's going to be like, "Whoa, what is that? That's not the Washington football team."
And they're not going to say the Washington football team for very long.
No, the season they're going to be the Washington. Like the
whole season.
That's their plan. Yeah.
Stupid. It's embarrassing. Whatever. Whatever. What would you say the stats for versus in the game? Well, he'd be slow as shit.
Frankenstein.
Yeah, he'd be Frankenstein walking his ass around. He'd be unbelievably strong. Definitely taking down doors fast. Water speed. Average. Let's say average. Grip strength has to be all the way up, man. Because he literally threw Freddy across the Camp Crystal Lake. So, shift speed will probably be down. A little bit slower, but perhaps he could morph a wee bit, as we saw him kind of pop up behind peeps throughout verses, like in the cornfield, for example. So perhaps his morph is on point, but his shift is a little bit slower. What else is there? What am I missing? Some other statistics? Grip strength up, destruction up, swimming average. Hold on.
Yeah, what would the negatives besides can't run?
Oh, tactical nuke incoming! Damn it, the fucking alert was really quiet because of Skype. But man, that fucking alert is so funny. Frank Virginia just purchased a Slashcast Horror News official t-shirt from the store. Repping that Slashcast gear, all the panties going to drop when I enter the room. It works every time. I appreciate that. I hope you like it. I don't even have one. I don't even have a fucking Horror News tee. I'm gonna have to scoop one. I did not see the Terradrome 2 trailer, but now I definitely have to.
Somebody asked for Fall Camp Blood update. Any update?
Go to slashcast.net. There's a little update there, and then backers will be getting an update soon as well. Ooh, Nightbot just clapped on Julian there. What'd you say? Did you say Corona? Yep. It gets you every time. Avoid the Corona. We had to block that shit for a while because now it's not that big of a deal. But there were literally bots that were coming in and just spamming that shit. It was annoying.
Yeah.
You guys see the new game from Xbox called The Medium. I did see that. I haven't looked into too much details on it. There were a handful of Xbox things. I heard it wasn't very exciting, that whole Xbox panel. But yeah. Not panel, but they had a whole event, didn't they? The Microsoft, whatever. I don't know.
Did they?
I believe so.
I don't know.
NECA lost the Godzilla rights they had? Or they're going to lose after August? No. That sucks. Hey, Banana Pro, appreciate that. Speaking of which, bro, I got a really interesting podcast topic that I want to talk about next time we record. That'll be fun.
Okay.
It's a fun one. I actually have two on my mind that I think are interesting. They're actually they're a little similar, but it will go a different direction.
Okay.
Yeah. There's something else I want to talk about that I forgot. Shoot. Hey, what console you buying first? What's next gen you thinking?
I don't know. I mean, we don't really know much about Xbox Series X.
There's
not even a price yet either.
For either of them, which is really annoying.
Oh, yeah. Also, I watched a video today saying that, like, production on the PlayStation 4 is going to be really, really, like, limited because they have limited staff. So,
yeah.
Pre-orders, as soon as the price is released and pre-orders are up, pre-orders are probably going to sell out.
Yeah.
You can't be waiting at a Walmart.
Yeah, I can tell you I want both, and my goal is to get both like right away because I've never been able to do that before. I've been like trying to put money away already, trying to put some money off to the side for it, but there's zero guarantee for that. Money is so weird right now. You know, you never know what's going to come up, and you know, with Fall Camp Blood having a big push in October as well. Who knows what money's looking like at that time, because I imagine a little bit of money's coming out of my pocket to finish things up with the Fall Camp Blood. But I am hoping to get both, but if I can only get one at a time, I will scoop a PS5 first for sure. Hopefully they keep it at the $500 range. Anything over that, you're asking a lot out of me, man.
It's tough because like it's also people, especially in the U.S., are losing their jobs because of the pandemic.
Mhm.
Are you really going to sit there and be like, all right, $750, thank you,
Yeah.
most
Yeah.
expensive ever, $750, please.
Yeah. PS5 looks sick though. I'm really excited for that one for sure. Um, right, and it's PS5 also. To me, I think they dominate in terms of exclusivity. Uh, both have their exclusivity. Don't get me wrong. You got Halo, you got Gears, you got whatever else is over there. The PlayStation, man, and now even just with the new Spider-Man with Miles Morales new chapter,
Yeah.
that to me is like enough for me to pay for a fucking PS5.
So Xbox had a showcase to yesterday.
Yeah, I believe so. That's I don't
Yeah,
know. My days are
I
weird
didn't.
right now.
I did not know that. I'm probably gonna have to watch that after this. It's an hour.
I heard it wasn't that good.
I also heard it was not that good. Like this will be what sells me on either getting what I'm getting first.
Yeah, well, we'll see.
Yeah.
Some dude, some YouTuber, or some sort of press person, influencer, had he had a hands-on experience with the PS5, and it's pretty sick. You should go watch the video. The controller alone is so fucking sexy. All right, let me answer this. If cheaters can get Jason X, then he's in the files. That means maybe they drop him one day. It's been in the files for 2 years. I don't think so, man. He's still not finished. Kills aren't done. Music's not there. And just, it's not worth it.
Yeah, and I don't think after 2 years without the influx of content money, I don't think they're going to write a $1 million check to hire a content team for 1 month of work or 2 months of work to finish it up.
Yeah, you're talking a lot of money, man, for something that you may get a return on. It's just too big of a risk. Like, just business-wise, financially, I like if it was me, and I hate to be that fucking guy, if it was me, it was my call. If I was the gun boss, I wouldn't do it. I think it's too big of a risk, and you have to assume that that gun is in the midst of a new game, and why go back? Why go back? And maybe make money on something when you really should be full go gung ho on your new game. That should be your focus. And it's not a small deed to bring F-13 back.
The thing is, there is nobody more hurt about not having Uber Jason in the game than gun media, more than us.
Yeah, I mean, not to mention just how much fucking money they lost
Right.
from that. Like, not only are they fans that would want to see that shit happen, but just like they took a blow, man. They took a smack in the face from that. That's hundreds of hours of work put into that new content that never got a release. It's wild.
Yeah, a lot of people don't look at it that way. A lot of people don't take into account the money lost by putting Uber Jason out there and finishing it, hiring a new content team to finish it.
Yeah.
And then if they do one thing, any day Sean Cunningham could say, "Hey, game's off today, right now, bye."
Yeah, right.
He can do that for any reason.
Stupid.
So follow the book. Don't look for loopholes. Follow the book. Do what you're told, so you don't lose another year of income.
Yeah. David, what's going on? All right, 7. My guy, do you guys have a Let Her Go shirt in your store? So every time we release Let Her Go shirts, it's been in a very, very short time period. I'm not going to give you any promises, but she's popped up in the October time field a handful of times now. So, I mean, maybe we got one more run left in us before Let Her Go perhaps goes away forever. When that meme is no longer a thing as new games start pushing their way forward.
Yeah.
But yeah, perhaps in October, we might sneak a couple weeks in there for Let Her Go merch again. Zach, what's up, man? How you doing? How we doing?
Hello.
Oh.
So Did every NFL team say they're going without fans?
No, only the Bears I saw made, or a couple other teams too. But the Bears made a formal announcement that at this time they're not gonna start selling tickets.
Jets and the Giants
confirmed for preseason. They're
no
not
preseason.
Selling, yeah. Well, wait. Isn't there 2 weeks? Or is that
no preseason?
No.
Anymore.
Nice. I hate preseason.
Jets and the Giants made a joint statement saying, governor said no. So,
yeah. No. Dude, the Texans haven't gone to Chicago, and I don't even know how long. And if that gets taken away from me, I'm going to fucking cry. Because I'm, like, ready to go, dude. I don't care if I have to fucking max out a credit card. I'm going to that game.
They don't say that.
Please don't even joke about that. Hey, Colton Kamler just purchased a Slash and Cast tank top from the store. Hey, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Just a reminder as well, the Slash Cast Podcast Network t-shirt is available until August 6th, and then it will no longer be available until we have another fresh line of merch for it. But that double-sided shirt, that's gonna be it, and all profits from that shirt go to charity. So if you're interested in one, go scoop and score on it. She's only got so much time left, a couple weeks. If $1 million GoFundMe showed up showing fronted capital for content, do you still think they would say no? No, I don't think they would say no to that if someone's going to pay for it. But, like, that's not going to happen.
It's probably more than $1 million.
It also probably would. It's probably more. I wouldn't say it would cost more to get it off the ground, but it's probably a more than $1 million risk to do it. If that makes sense. So,
hey, if there's $1 million GoFundMe, maybe, but the thing is that money can't just go to Gun Media.
Yeah, right.
It goes to everybody.
And
they wouldn't take it. They wouldn't take it.
You have to be legally very safe with a GoFundMe like that too, because if you do that and you say, "Hey, this is a GoFundMe to make new content for F13," and you don't clarify that is not a guarantee, you could fucking be ripped apart legally.
Well, yeah, like I could say, like, "Hey, I'm raising money. I'm gonna give it to Gun Media when I hit $1 million. I promise." And
right.
And then you get $1 million, and you take it. And you don't say anything. You disappear.
Yeah.
Legally, you don't have to give that money to Gun Media.
I just don't. I don't see it raising that much money either, bro. Like the fucking the full game, like the actual Kickstarter, not including backer kit. That's different, because that included like pre-orders and shit. But like the actual Kickstarter didn't raise that much money. Right. So a random GoFundMe made by fans. I mean, yeah, it'll probably make. It can make a couple of tens of thousands of dollars. Yeah, but to make $1 million, I don't know, man. I don't know. That just seems really unrealistic to me. Who knows?
Hey, did you know that that the old B town had a new cop?
Yeah. Dude,
and did you hear about him?
I heard about him. But Rachel sent that to me earlier, and I saw the picture. I was like, well, no shit. Look at the fucking guy.
He's smiling in his mugshot too. He's like, well,
yeah, of course. Hope he gets fucked in county jail.
How much longer are we looking to go?
Not long. 10, 15 minutes.
Because I had some dairy.
Was
Dude,
it pizza dairy?
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
I went to the doctor the other day. Yeah. Yesterday?
Yeah.
I got blood drawn.
What'd they say?
I'm pre-diabetic.
You gotta get together, bro.
I know. My kidney function is also very very high. So like I'm at risk for kidney disease. So
listen, man. Get back on that gym grind. You were doing so good too, man. Fucking pandemic screwed everything up.
So I also went there to talk to the doctor and told him about my stomach. And so he gave me some pills. And usually after I eat dairy, it's like 15 minutes. I'm in the bathroom for 20 minutes. Yeah. But they gave me like a pill. And it's been like an hour and a half, a little over an hour, almost 2 hours. And now I have to go.
It just delays the inevitable.
I guess. But hey, made it longer than I thought.
Now we can wrap this up here very shortly then. Mystic asked what our plans for October are, considering the whole pandemic thing. Well, I mean, October's always busy for us. Being in the horror genre, things are always going crazy. But I can tell you, well, October 9th through the 11th, we're filming the Fall Camp Blood opening scene, so that alone is extremely exciting for that month, and that's going to take up the first third of the month. That's because we'll still be prepping in the first week as well. The box set comes out then, so I'll be busy looking at that stuff.
Scarefest,
October 23rd through 25th, will be there. Assuming it doesn't get canceled. Hope it doesn't, because I'm really, really excited for it. But hopefully we hear some new news about like horror games and shit. Whether that's a Halloween game, where you at? Maybe you could be announced in October and save us with the Halloween Kills delay. That'd be pretty neat. Maybe we
get some info on Evil Dead by then.
Evil Dead, yes. Evil Dead game news would be pretty sick. I'm just, we're just chilling. We're just chilling. We'll be plenty occupied though. Two big events in October for sure. This brings up a good point. What day is it? Is it Friday today?
Yeah.
On Sunday, movie nights. We'll have a movie night on this Sunday. Bring her back for members. I've been so goddamn busy, and I've been out of town like every freaking weekend, so I haven't been able to run them, and I really apologize for that. But movie night, Sunday evening, 8 p.m. Eastern. Not sure what movies yet, so hit us up. Let me know right here what do you guys want to watch. We can do anything. I don't give a shit. Figure out Scooby Natural was in that movie night. Oh, I can. Remind me. Message me on Discord, and just literally just put a fucking put an eggplant emoji, and I will not forget. Every time I see an eggplant emoji, I think of Scooby Natural because I get hard as a rock. Would you consider Michael Myers the icon or symbol of horror, or the one who made horror more fun? I think horror has got a lot of icons and symbols. I don't know if there is a particular individual icon or symbol that represents the whole genre. I think they all represent the whole genre, to be fair. Maybe Michael's probably, I always say Michael's the big bad dog when it comes, especially for slasher movies. Michael's the big bad dog. So, I can see it. Ice cream, man.
All right, I gotta hit it.
All right, I'll wrap it up. You just say your one thing.
If you want to keep going, you can keep going.
No, it's all right. I should wrap it up anyway. I still have to finish up some videos. So.
All right. Thanks for coming, guys. Get your pets spayed or neutered. We could stream. I work during the day tomorrow and Sunday, I believe. So.
Yeah. So tomorrow, maybe I have to do some. The sister-in-law's in town. I have to go to like some wine thing tomorrow. I guess they take up all my time, but we'll see how things play out.
Yeah.
All right, go.
Get your pets spayed or neutered. Bye.
I'll make a proper outro while there he goes. I'll make a proper outro while he's gone. Let me take my camera and awkwardly make it full screen. There we go. All right, folks. I'm gonna slowly start wrapping things up here. So that long 3-hour crossover podcast episode. Yeah, dude, I had some great stories in there. There's actually one that I, not because I wanted to, but one got cut out because some of the audio fucked up really, really bad. Like literally just like was gone. I'm a great storyteller. All right. I'm a great storyteller. So you want to hear some interesting stories, definitely go check out the most recent episode of We Came From Beneath the Sea. Available in the Slashcast Podcast Network. You can head over to slashcast.net and scoop it there. That's all I got. Go check out The Fiend Plays. Please go subscribe. I really appreciate you. If you're not a member, consider joining for as low as $2 by clicking the link in the description below. Also, The Fiend Plays link is in the description below, too. It's easy. 2 clicks, you go subscribe. Love ya. Good things. Hey, Simone, happy early birthday, my man. Hope it's a good one. You're getting old. You old son of a bitch. That's it. Valentine for movie night? You won't. Are you even gonna fucking be there, Zach? If you're not gonna be there, what's the point? We'll see what I can do. We'll see what I can do. You guys are providing that Crystal Lake wine? Not yet. I literally had it in front of me to buy it. I wasn't 21 at the time, so I'll look into it. I definitely want to do that. All right, no, Uber's not coming. With that, as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.